Shalom, shalom, Israel, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Chwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth with truth and sincerity. May you be the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and Aquat out there listening and learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you, I say shalom, and may you be the elect. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites. Bah Hashem meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. All right, and this lesson is inspired by the simple fact that these rats still want to try to hold on to this lie that they are the people of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Whole time, all right, the scripture said for the Israelites to go out to the highways and the hedges and bid them to the wedding. Who? To wake up the elect, right? The Israelite man. All right, our whole duty is to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The prophets, our job is to go out on the highways and hedges and compel them to come in. All right. So when we teach this word, one of two things is going to happen. If you're of the elect, you're going to wake up. You're gonna see us. You're going to hear us. All right, and you're gonna end up producing fruit if you're of the elect. All right. And then contrary, if you're not of the elect, right, you just a 2/3 or a heathen, okay, you're gonna hear this word and it's gonna make you irritated. All right, you're gonna be annoyed by this word, right? Because you either love the word or you hate it. All right, and that's all there is to it. You either love Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and you love Yahweh Shai, or you hate them both. And this word. All right, and because when we speak, we can see how people react, right? Rather the things that they say, right? Their body language, right? Turning up their face, turning up their necks, right? Putting their nose in the air, right? Scoffing, saying shit under their breath. We know, and that's fine and good. Hey, look, all characters, all movies and TV shows got good guys and bad guys. All you mocking and scoffing, talking shit, y'all the bad guys. It's cool. Hey, everybody got their part. You see? But we just doing our part. We just go out there on the highways and hedges. Our job, we not even the ones to wake you up. If Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai wants your ugly ass to be awake, you'll be awake. Point blank period. It ain't got nothing to do with us. All right? We just go out there and teach. All right? So the name of this lesson is titled, If Not, Where and Who Is He? Why that? Because these damn rats still calling themselves the Most High people. But I don't see none of these motherfuckers out on the highways and the hedges teaching this word at all. So who is it then? Because as far as I know, the only ones I see out there, all right, that's not ashamed to teach this word is them of Great Millstone. And that will be of the so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians. You know, the Israelites, the true people of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the true people of the Bible. All right. Job 9:24. Earth was given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Who else is making the Messiah look like them? All right. Who else is doing that? And contrary, who else is out on the highways and the hedges trying to tell our people to get right? I don't see the Ish people doing it. I don't see the JOOs doing it. But they're steady trying to hold on to this lie and call themselves the chosen people. But they're not the ones doing it. They're not out there doing this work. All right? It's their face on currency. It's their face when we think of, the Illuminati. It's their face when we think of the elites of the world. It's them. All right. Again, earth was given into the hands of wicked. You see? It ain't Jake. Jake ain't doing all this shit. All right. This is Psalm 127, 1 through 5. It says, a song of degrees for Solomon. Except Yahweh Bashim Al Shai build the house, they labor in vain that build it. You see that? Oh, we're trying to build the third temple. Yada yada yada. You see. Hey man, look, man. Unless Yahweh Bashim Al Shai have made you not a cornerstone, a building stone. All right, it's going for nothing, man. All right, because that third temple that these Ish people trying to do is a physical building. Right? Hey, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai has made the men of the Lord to be lively stones. All right, lively stones. That means the third temple is being built as is with the people, the prophets. All right. Except Yahweh Bashim Al Shai build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Right? So your Joel Osteen's super mega church, your Joel Osteen's, any of these wicked pastor and preachers, these false Israelite camps, if it ain't built by Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, it ain't gonna last, man. All right? Except Yahweh Bashim Al Shai keep the city, the watchman waketh, but in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. See that? So for all y'all that's out there, I'm God's people. We're God's people. And why you ain't doing nothing that he said to do? Why you not out on the highways and hedges? Okay? Why you not warning your people from Yahweh Bashim Al Shai? You see? Hey, these people get up, they go to that, what they call the Wailing Wall, the Western Wall, write little letters, and fucking nod all damn day. Ain't none of that shit biblical, man. Nobody said write you something in a fucking letter with the Assyrian Hebrew, stick it in the wall, and sit there and just fucking nod all damn day. Looking stupid as hell. All right? Psalm 127 verse 2 again says, it is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. Lo, children are an heritage of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. The fruit of the womb is his reward. You don't see none of these people doing. You don't see the JOOs doing this work. They don't even call on God. They put G_D. They can't even spell God, let alone say the name Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. They're not doing this work, but they claim they're God's people. How? Verse 4, as arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. Hey, look, have you seen any of these JOO people argue with any man of the Lord? All right, or shall I say argue with any government officials? All right, any theological teachers? I haven't seen that. All right. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. What? Them arrows. All right. He's not ashamed. He's very confident. He's ready to get it in. He's ready to do the work. They shall not be ashamed. But they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. I don't see no JOOs doing no work, let alone arguing with anybody in the gates. No officials. No theological teachers. They're not in defense of the gospel is the point. All right? But they call themselves God's people. How are you God's people, but you ain't putting in no work? How you God's people, but you don't know the names? You don't call on the names. How you God's people, but you don't go out to the highways and the hedges? You don't warn the people. How are you claiming to be God's people? All right. The men of the Lord, them of great millstone, are constantly out. All right. Always in defense of the gospel. All right. Speaking to the enemy in the gate. Who? Them Esau, Edom, and the rest of these heathen people, man. Right? Because we let our people know this is not the end all be all, but we also let them know the 2/3. We let them know their judgment as well as the heathen their judgment, because they don't get no salvation. They're gonna be saved for doing labor work for to be our helpmates. I mean, not our helpmates, but our servants. They're gonna be saved for that purpose, making big rocks and little rocks, because they're gonna be slaves in the kingdom. Oh yes, indeed. All right, but as far as salvation, no, they don't get no salvation. This is their king. This is their rest. This is their kingdom. Everything that they could ever want is here. If they ain't got it, they ain't work for it. All right, because guess what? This is not our rest. This ain't the Israelites' rest. This ain't our stop. All right, and for those that fear Yahweh Shemel Shai, we know what it is. That's why we constantly in His Word, man, doing His work, regardless of what's going on. All right, and that's the point, man. Right? These JOOs say they God's people, but they ain't doing nothing that the Lord said to do. They're not on the highways and the hedges warning the people. They're not telling people, warning the people about the MO to the T and the B. Okay, the Revelation, the 13th chapter. They're not warning people about that. All right, they're not telling people, if you take that micro C hip, that you forfeit your soul. They're not doing that. These are saying all these and these false Israelite camps. They out there. Hey, yeah, if you sleep with a white woman, that's the mark of the beast. What are you talking about? If that was the case, nigga, I would have been smoked. Shit, in high school, I would have been gone, and quite a few other brothers. Shit, fuck you mean? Shit don't even make sense. Hey, look, King David was like, you might as well call him Mr. Baskin Robbins, because he had all flavors. That's what Jake liked variety. All right, Jake liked variety. You can't sleep with the white woman. That's the chip. What are you talking about? So you mean to tell me if I hook up with a white girl right now, and we decide to go to the store, they're gonna say, "Stop right there, sir. You can't come in here. Only she can, because she's the chip. You don't have a chip. It's not in your body. She's not in your body. So you can't come in here." Yeah, make sense, man. Y'all stupid as hell, you false Israelite camps, man. Yeah, y'all got mouths that need to be stopped, man. Shut the fuck up. All right? And that's pretty much the point, man. When you see these people out, these JOOs, just ignore them. All right, their time is up, man, and they know it. All right, they're just dead man walking, so to say. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops, the great millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth. With truth and sincerity, may you be of the elect. Stay prayed up, repent, abab abal, Kwam Yashrallah Shalom.